Good evening, YouTube. Poppy here. Like I said in my last video, I had a couple of pipes coming. I hope that's what's in this box right here, since it's from Cup of Joe's. So I'm going to go ahead and open it and share what's in here with you. And let's see what we have here. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't send me something that I hadn't ordered from them. And yes, my tool hasn't changed. I'm still using this little box cutter. Yeah, I know. You hear the little voice below me in the background. It's one of the reasons I don't have any housekeeping, because I don't smoke indoors. That little fellow's been with me about 6 weeks now. And so far as I've been able to tell at this point, he's a non-smoker. So out of respect for him, I don't smoke when I'm in the house, in the basement. But I do a lot of other things. You're currently in the, this is what I call the drying room. You see some of those paintings back there. I mentioned in my intro that I'm an oil painter. When I complete a picture off the easel, or if I've been outdoors painting and I bring one in, I bring it into this room here and put it on the table. Oil paints are a lot like concrete. It takes some time to cure. Depending on how heavily you apply the paint, it could be 6 months or even longer than that before you have a completely dry painting. The surface will dry fairly quickly, depending upon how much turpentine and stuff like that you use. But anyway, here's just kind of, I told you at some point I would show you a little bit about what I do. No, the lighting's really not very good in here. But that's a landscape from that I did from a photograph that I'd taken from South Mountain State Park here in western North Carolina. I've been painting with my left hand lately, my right hand, and I think you know that too if you looked at the other videos. I don't know if it's arthritis or whatever, but it's been troubling me, so I thought, well, okay, maybe I'm just overusing it, and I'll go ahead and swap over to my left hand. And actually, I've been pretty pleased with the results. I think I've done like 7 paintings left-handed now, after having painted my entire life with my right hand, and I'm liking where it's going. I don't know if you could really tell that from the painting that I had there, but I like the impressionist. It's very imprecise. I can't paint with any degree of finesse with my left hand, but that's not really what I'm after in a painting. I really want an impression. I want to create an impression, and so that's what I'm trying to do. I'll show you one more here, since we're sitting here and I've got them available, and then we'll get to the pipe stuff here. Again, I can't tell if you can actually see this very well. It's kind of dark and the light's kind of weird in here. But anyway, at some point I'm going to do a complete video and take you out in the studio, such as it is. The corner of my basement where I paint when I'm not painting out of doors. So we'll do that at some point, because I'd like to share that. It's a piece of who I am. But anyway, let's get into this box here. This is good. This one is created by made in the USA by Scandinavian Tobacco Group, Lane Limited, Tucker, Georgia, for all Latakia lovers, which I am. We've packed this blend with Latakia and complemented it with Bright Virginias and Burley. If you're looking for that punch of Latakia pipe tobacco, punch pipe tobacco, we'll deliver. I've smoked some punch cigars, and I've enjoyed them. Probably one of my favorite sticks. So I thought I'd try this punch pipe tobacco. We'll see what comes with that, okay? And then I'm always curious about trying some bulk stuff. This is called Vulcan Supreme, and I'll have to go back and look it up to see exactly what it is. But yeah, Latakia and Vulcan. It's actually some nice, kind of interesting cut to it. Some kind of rough pieces and maybe some ribbons there. Pretty cool stuff, huh? Anyway, I'm looking forward to putting that in a jar and getting a bowl of it here very shortly, I hope. And then I've been, said in comment to somebody the other day, there's tobacco acquisition disorder, there's pipe acquisition disorder. Lately, over the last 3 months, I've had cob acquisition disorder, and I just acquired another cob. Been real pleased with the ones that I've gotten. I always get rid of these paper filters. You have to pack it a little bit differently once you get the filter out of there, but they smoke so much better to me without the filters. And then what I was really all about was a couple of these things. And this is just, I think, a really, really fine concept. And I guess this is the way I'm supposed to do it, is to turn it over and slide the pipe out so you get to look at it. This is a bent Rhodesian Chris Morgan Bones pipe. First time I've seen one up close, but I really like the whole idea that, like for instance, there are some pits there and they're not filled. And I think that is just really cool. I'm a wood lover, flaws and all. The flaws add to the character of the pipe. And I think that is a really, really fine looking piece of work there. And why settle for one when you have a little cash on hand where you can have two? So now I have a second Chris Morgan Bones, this little bent bulldog. Again, very, very nice. I love the rustication and the blonde finish. It's probably a little too close to the camera. And they both look like they're going to be really good smoking pipes. They're both very lightweight. They will hang well. I always try it between my fingers to get some idea of what the clench is going to be like on these pipes. Very, very light, good sized chambers in both of them. Ooh, nice deep one there. Now, for you guys that are just taking on some of these Bones pipes, or maybe just starting to smoke blonde finish pipes, I thought I'd give you a picture of what you might be able to expect in 35 or 40 years if you keep smoking your guys here. This pipe is one that I purchased when I was working in Tinderbox 40 years ago. It is a Tinderbox Unique made in England. Obviously a second, the Tinderbox purchased and stamps their name on. When I started with this pipe, it wasn't quite as blonde as the Morgan pipe. It was more of a kind of a buttery color, but still very, very, very light in finish. And now, after many years of smoking and being handled, the oils from my skin help darken it, the oils from the tobacco saturating it, because this is one of my favorite smoking pipes. It's never disappointed me, never, in all these years. So anyway, that's where you might be able to see your pipe headed to. I can get it in the light. Fellow I worked with owned the shop that I worked in, smoked a couple of these, and he had one lit from the time he got up till the time he went to bed. And his were almost black. Now, I haven't gotten this one black, but it's awfully, awfully dark. So anyway, I'm looking forward to putting some mileage on these two here. And I think I may head to the yard right now and smoke a ball out of one of these. Just go ahead and start the process of taking it over to the dark side. Anyway, that's all I've got here this evening. I appreciate y'all stopping by and spending a few minutes with me while I open this box and look at these really, really cool pipes. Yeah, I'm going to pet you in just a second. We're almost done here. So anyway, peace, everybody, and as always, please be kind.